Hey guys, Coach Trina and Coach Nick here with Friction CrossFit to go over your workout for today. So we're going to start with a catalyst warm-up. With that, basically it's just going to be a bunch of joint rotations starting from the neck, working all the way down. So if you guys take a look at Coach Nick, he'll start with some neck circles. You can do 5 each side, just kind of get everything moving. Reps and numbers aren't too big of a concern with the catalyst warm-up. It's just mostly going to be whatever feels good. So you'll work your way down with that. You can go with arm swings. You can do arm circles, small, start off with that, and then work until they get a little bit bigger. We can add in some elbow work in there too. So he'll look like a scarecrow. He's going to rotate his elbows both directions. And then after that, we'll add in some torso rotation. So arms will go out to the side, and then you can move the feet with that as well. We'll work down to our hips. After that, so hands on the hips, we're just going to make some big circles here. If anyone's seen SpongeBob, then you know to bring it around town. We'll work down to our knees after that. So some knee circles, hands are on the knees. We're going to move the knees and the ankles with this one, couple directions each side. Keep working down the body with this. So ankles and wrists at the same time you can hit. So just hit some circles and then switch directions and sides with that. Your toe can be on the ground or you can point it out in front of you. Once you feel good and loose there, we're going to go 3 times through. You guys have 10 per side on a single leg glute bridge, 30 seconds in a glute bridge hold, 10 per side on a fire hydrant, and then a 30-second plank. So for that single leg glute bridge, Coach Nick is going to lay down on the ground. His hands are going to be on the floor. He's going to lift his hips up. One leg's going to be extended out, and then his other leg is going to be planted on the ground. Then he's just going to lift his hips and then bring them back down until he gets 10 per side. After that, he has a 30-second glute bridge hold, so both feet are planted on the ground, hands are on the ground as well for assistance, and he's just lifting the hips up here. After that, you guys have 10 per side on a fire hydrant. So take a tabletop position here. So just like so, he's going to bring his knee out to the side, 10 per side on that. That's going to work your glutes, fire those up, get them nice and warm. After that, you guys have a 30-second plank. So arms fully locked out, looking for a hollow body position at the top. He's taking his ribs and he's tucking them down to his belly. Hang out there for 30 seconds, slightly lean forward in that. We're stacking the shoulders over the wrist. After you guys go 3 times through with that, we'll stretch and mobilize a little bit. We're gonna go a minute in pike. So think chest to the thighs with this. So reach down, have a bend in the knees if that allows for the chest to get closer to the thighs, and let everything kind of loosen up. Hang out here for a minute, maybe more if you need to, and then just reach those hands out in front. Up dog after that. So you'll switch on over, belly and hips down, arms fully locked out, and then you're just letting your body stretch out to the abdomen. You can look up to the ceiling too, just to increase that stretch a little bit. After that, you guys have a minute per side in a 90-90 doorway and a lizard. So find a doorway or a wall, prop that arm up, push that shoulder through, find that big stretch. And then lizard is the last one. So hands down, you're in a deep lunge, stretch that leg out. Look for a stretch in the hip flexors, the quads, the hamstrings. If you can, work down to the forearms on that one. So that is it for your warm-up and your mobility. We are going to go with some skill work today. Very similar to the skill work we did last week with snatching. However, we're going to take a clean grip this time. So for your clean grip, that's just going to be just outside your shins and thighs, or thumbs distance away. So Coach Nick will take his thumbs, that will kind of brush against his thighs, and that's where he's going to keep his hands for his clean grip. So this EMOM, it is by 9 minutes. You guys are going to hold for position 1, 30 seconds for the first minute. You'll hold for position 2 in the second minute for 30 seconds. And then for the third minute, you're going to hold for 30 seconds in the position 3. After that 30 seconds is up, you'll take 30 seconds of rest, and then you'll work to that next position. So for position 1, Coach Nick, if you'll demonstrate that for us. He's going to unlock his knees and his hips. Basically, he's going to stay vertical. And if you think about this one, you're kind of taking this and reaching your butt back to if you had a bar stool behind you. That's going to be the way to think about this one. So that's position 1. Looks great. Position 2, it's going to be your hang position. So we're going to go right above the knee for that. You're looking for a stretch in the hamstrings. Your shoulders are over the bar. 30 seconds here. Position 3. It's going to be from the floor. So we'll mimic as if we have plates on the PVC pipe here. So we're just going to go mid shin for this. And his hips are just above his knees. He's staying nice and tight. So if I was to come bother him and try to pull this away from him, he's staying nice and locked in there. So stay nice and tight. These holds should be a little difficult. They should make you sweat a little bit. That is your EMOM. Focus is quality. So really try to pretend it's a heavy barbell. If we can dial in everything with these PVC pipes and broomsticks when we get back in the gym, barbell work is going to be really awesome and really easy. Cool. So for your Metcon today, guys, we have 24, 20, 16, 12, and 8. It's going to be handstand push-ups and a single leg RDL. So if you have a wall, kick up on it for a handstand push-up. If not, we'll go over some scaling options. And then if you have a weight for those RDLs, it's going to be 50, 35, 50 for males, 35 for females, or whatever weight you were able to snag from the gym or you have at home. If you don't have any weight, we're going to go over those scaling options as well. So for the handstand push-up, like I said, if you have a wall, kick up on it. He'll bust out 24 of them. Or if you need to scale it, we can go with a chair handstand push-up. So what Coach Nick is going to do, he's going to get his feet on the chair first. He's going to get into a pike position. He might walk his hands in a little bit. He's going to come down till his head touches the ground. And then as he comes up, he's going to bring his chest towards the chair. Looks great. And he's going to come on down, nice and safe from that. If we need to scale that, even more so, and a handstand push-up is just not in it for us today, that's okay. You can just go with a pike push-up or a regular push-up. So for that pike push-up, you're basically going to get into a down dog position, and then it's the same idea. Your feet just aren't on a chair. So still get that head down and still bring the chest back towards the body. Last progression for the handstand push-up is just going to be a normal push-up. So drop the hands down underneath you, chest touches the floor, thighs touch the floor as well. And if you need a scale for that, go with a chair push-up. After you guys do 24 of those, and you have single leg RDLs with weight is how the workout is written. So what Coach Nick is going to do, he's going to deadlift it up. One foot's going to go back. He's going to stay nice and stable. This is going to take some balance and coordination. You guys can go with your opposite hand and foot if you want, or if you want, you can do the same leg and same foot. That is completely up to you guys. The head of the dumbbell is going to touch the ground. His back leg's going to stay out nice and strong, and he's keeping that leg that's on the ground, keeping him stable as straight as he can. If he needs to put a little bit of a bend in it, that's okay. So after you do 24 handstand push-ups and 24 alternating RDLs, what you're going to do is head out for a run. So anytime you guys see a dash in the workout, that's going to be a 400-meter run. So I'm going to do 24 handstand push-ups, 24 RDLs. I'm going to go out for a run. I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to do 20 of everything, go for a run, do 16 of everything, work my way down that list. Your cap is 24 minutes on this. And if we do need to scale some stuff, we've gone over the scaling option for the handstand push-up, but for the RDL, if you don't have any weight, you're just going to do a back scale hinge. So arms are going to be out to the side, back leg comes up, chest is down. That leg that's staying on the ground is as straight as it can be, but it can have a slight bend in the knee. And that's your scaling option for that. I believe I've covered everything on your Metcon. If not, please let us know. And then for rent, you just have a calf smash and a hamstring smash. So if you guys have a foam roller at home, hit the hamstrings, hit the calves. If you have a lacrosse ball at home, you can use that, or a softball. Anything to just kind of like loosen up those muscles. If you don't have any kind of option like that, just stretch them out today. That is all we have for you. We will see you next time.